My name is Tanner Huck. I'm a four-year student here, and I'll be graduating with my bachelor's in sports and recreation ministry. First thing I want to do is thank the faculty and staff and administration and whoever else decided to give the quiet one a microphone. We know why you did this. Short and sweet, right? Okay. Well, the best part of the graduation speech, as we all know, is when it's over. So I'll not deprive you of that joy. However, Dr. Dave Kingery taught us in Teachings of Friends that we should go into worship without strict guidelines. So if I exceed my 5 minutes, we'll simply agree that I'm adhering to the theology of this institution. Now, I want to thank those who made it possible for me to be here today. Without the help, guidance, and discipline from these people, today would look a lot different for me, as I'm sure it would look a lot different for my fellow graduates. But before I name names, I want to stress that if I do not call your name directly, it does not mean you did not affect me spiritually, academically, or athletically. It merely means we ran in different circles, and your effect and your influence was felt in different ways. I want to start by thanking the late, great Ryan Kendall, who went on to a better place. He didn't die, he just went to Oregon. I also want to thank my coaches over my 4 years here. Royce Bryan, Josiah Williams, Jeremiah Williams, Austin Ogle, Tony Hatton, Charles Broadhead, and the legendary Ray Anderson. There have also been a few faculty that have greatly impacted me. Ryan Hayes, C.D. Fitch, Jeannie Ross, Tiffany Van Dame, Tim Hawkins, and the man himself, Dr. Dave Kingery. I want to thank my friends, classmates, and teammates who journeyed with me, and my family, and this amazing community. Lastly, I want to thank my oldest sister, Lona. Even though God took her home shortly before I started school here, she was still a big piece of my motivation to finish. She helped form my foundation before I came here, and she was my best friend. I wish she could be here now. I did it, sis. Thank you. Now, for my actual speech, I want to ask you to ask yourself a question. Why are you here? Why are you here? As you think about that, and I want those not in these figure-flattering gowns to participate too, I want you to really think of all the places you could be. If you say you're here for an education, you could have got that anywhere. Here to play sports, you could have done that somewhere else. If you're here because a loved one is graduating, what if he or she didn't come here? Then where would you be? Why are you here? My answer boiled down is simple. This is where God wanted me. Looking back on it, I did not have much of a say in the matter, and I believe the same goes for the rest of us in this room. To borrow a phrase from my head coach and mentor, Royce Bryan, we are not here by accident. God had a plan a long time ago that included what is happening here right now. We all took different paths to get here, but we are here. I'm a firm believer in the idea that God has checkpoints in His plan, milestones, if you will, already mapped out for us. I also believe there are many different paths or plays we can make to get to those checkpoints. Like quarters in a basketball game. Once the game starts, you have control. You can run over there, literally over there, you're sitting on a basketball court. You can dive over there, or like in life, you can get hurt here, or have the play of your life over there. But ultimately, a buzzer will blow and a small break will happen, a small milestone of making it to the end of the quarter. You had control in between the quarters, but you had no control over the fact a quarter break was coming. And every quarter break looks different for each player as they think of what they went through and think of what might come. Then the buzzer blows and it repeats. This is a poor analogy of how I believe God leads us through life, but hey, I'm just a sports major. So to my fellow graduates, God knows where we're going, where the quarter breaks are, and what's going to happen, and He gives us the freedom on how we get there, even if we don't know where we're going. You know the path you took to get here better than anyone else. You know the heights of the peaks and the depths of the valleys. You also know what got you to and through them. For some, Barclay was a peak, and for others, we're glad you toughed it out. Some of you have only been here a year. Some are on the 2 or 3 year plan, maybe the 4 or 5 year plan. Some might be on the Broadhead plan. Whichever it is, value the process in which you took to get here. The trials and triumphs that lead to this moment are crucial. Now think of some of those triumphs and add today to that list, because today will be one of those moments that leads you to another point in time when you can ask yourself, why am I here? You can look back at today and know that God brought you here so he could take you there. You're not here by accident, and where we are going will not be an accident. God made you in a certain way with certain abilities to be able to complete certain tasks. If it is in God's plan for us, we know nothing can stop it from unfolding. We know that with God, anything is possible. We're told that in His Word. But we also know that we will make mistakes and fall. This is a part of our humanness. My favorite poet, Nathan Feuerstein, aka NF, says, I always thought that if I learn from mistakes that I make, even losses are victories. That's when it starts hitting me. If you set your mind to it, you can do anything. God can use anyone in any circumstance at any time, no matter what they have done. He does nothing by accident. Take, for example, Barclay College. I do not care how small of an institution it may be, a college should not survive in a town where bad traffic consists of a truck, a bike, and a dog with a limp. This truly goes to show the power of the God we serve. It is no accident it is here, and it is no accident we are here. We make mistakes, but He does not. So I want you to ask that question again. Why are you here? If you can answer boldly that your reason for being here today is because this is where God wanted you, then good for you. If you do not feel as if this is where God wants you, then it should be with excitement that you ask yourself the next question of where is God taking you? Graduates of 2017, we serve a mighty God with a magnificent plan. He has been gracious enough to include us in this master plan so we can walk off this stage with confidence and prayerfully grace and know that we are playing a part in His master plan. Congregants, you are not here by accident either. God has a plan for you. Whether you believe it or not, I believe He has a plan and we have a part, and that gives me hope. As you leave here, as we leave here, celebrating with each other in the accomplishment that today represents, have hope and confidence in the fact that God already knows where your next quarter break is. And He is already there waiting. If we stay faithful to God wherever we end up, we can boldly say, I am not here by accident. Thank you.